What's good everyone, it's Adam from iMusicMogul and welcome to another video. In this one we're going to go ahead and take a look at the highest rated monitors over on Sweetwater.com, so let's take a look. This video is sponsored by Sweetwater. So these are them, the Precedence Eras 3.5 monitors, the highest rated monitors on Sweetwater, coming in under $100. So inside the box you get a pair of monitors and literally every single cable you'd want or need to connect anything to these speakers. So for those cables, you get a 2-meter speaker cable to connect the left speaker to the right speaker, a 3.5 millimeter to RCA cable, and a 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter audio cable. The ERAS 3.5s are a passive monitor, which means you don't need an amplifier for power. It features a 1-inch silk dome tweeter, which you normally don't see at this price point. The woofer size is 3.5 inches wrapped in Kevlar, which is a really high quality woven composite that allows for cleaner low signals, something that you don't normally see at this price point. And the overall frequency response is rated from 80 Hz to 20 kilohertz, but I actually rated myself to go as low as 50 Hz. So generally speaking, if you're looking for a pair of studio monitors, you never want to go for the biggest monitors you can get because it really does matter the size of the room that the monitors are going to go in. Now, the room that I'm in here, it's about a 10 by 9 room, and I find that 5-inch monitors are just enough for this specific room, just because if the woofers get bigger, you're going to get too much bass buildup and you won't be able to mix your mixes properly. So the front left speaker has all of your controls and connections. It's got the power button, an auxiliary input to connect any device on the fly, a 3.5 millimeter headphone output, and of course your volume knob. So I've connected these monitors via the balance cable to my audio interface. So I really don't use that volume knob. I just kind of turned it up to about 2 o'clock and I control the volume on my audio interface. On the rear we have 1/4-inch balance inputs and a set of unbalanced RCA inputs. Over on the top, we have controls for both high and low end frequencies, but I left mine to be pretty flat right on the 0 point on both the highs and lows, just because I really don't want to color my sound in any way. If you're using these monitors for mixing, you're going to want to keep that flat so you get a nice clean flat signal with nothing that is boosted, because that will throw off your mix. Let's say you're mixing a bass. If your bass is turned up, you're going to want to lower your bass in the mix, and that's not a good thing. So keep those relatively flat. And lastly, you get the classic speaker connection to connect the left speaker over to the right speaker. If you did want to flip the left and the right, just connect the left to the right port and the right to the left port. So these speakers are relatively light. They are built with MDF and are vinyl wrapped, and the bass is nothing to write home about, but it's clean and detailed enough to use these 4 mixes. If you're the type of person who likes a lot of bass, then you may want to connect an external sub to these monitors, but if that's the case, you might just want to step up to a bigger pair of monitors to get that extra low-end information that you're looking for. Also, if you do end up buying these, you will want to stick the included rubber pads on the bottom. Otherwise, you'll get bass rumble if you're placing these monitors on your desk. If you don't stick those to the bottom, you will get some rattle on your desk when you're playing bass heavy stuff. So you're going to want to stick that to it. Most monitors come with those already affixed, but in the case here, you have to stick those yourself. So overall, I would definitely recommend these monitors if you are on a budget. I mean, these come in under $100 if you're not getting the Bluetooth version. And I've sort of seen a trend among audio devices or audio gear in general. The price has come down, but the quality has been going up. Something that you couldn't say about, let's say, 5 to 10 years ago. The cheaper it was, you could really tell the difference, but now things are coming down in price and the quality is going up and up. And that's what you see here with these monitors. They're clean, you can use them for mixes. I mean, the bass is nothing again to write home about. It's not gonna blow you away, but it's clean enough to understand what's happening on the low end so that when you're doing mixing, you understand what's happening in the mid to low frequencies. Now, I've been using them for my mixes the past couple of weeks. I've been using it as my only monitors to use on my mixes, and I was able to just jump right into it. A lot of the times when I get a new pair of monitors or headphones, there's sort of like a transition period where I have to understand how these sound in accordance to my mixes. But for some reason with these, I was able just to jump right in. It's just like a solid, clean signal. It doesn't color it in any other way. What you hear is what you get with these monitors. Now, I will be sticking with them, but they will be my second pair. I will continue to use my Atom T5Es, as you see right over there. They do pack a little bit more punch, fuller sounding, but that is because they are bigger monitors, so that's what you would expect. The bigger you go with a monitor, the fuller the sound will be. But once again, if you have a really small room or you're tight for space, you want to get a smaller monitor. And if you're on a tight budget, these are definitely the ones to get. So if you do have any questions on monitors in general or these in particular, let me know down in the comments below. Happy to chat over there. I will place a link in the description box below if you want to check these out for yourself. And as usual, guys, we'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later. Peace.